What's up, Dominique? How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Good, good, good. And more and more promotions are kind of starting to pick up now. During this whole COVID pandemic, and not many get to do it in front of fans though, and you will on October 10th. So, how excited are you for this one? Especially the fact that you're not going to be fighting an empty arena.
Yeah, man, I'm looking pretty forward to it, man. Once I step in there, it's going to be over a year since I've last fought, so I've had a lot of time to adjust things and get my game better in order to fight again. You get what I'm saying? So in terms of there being fans, I was pretty surprised there was going to be fans allowed inside to view the event. But fans, no fans, situation doesn't matter to me. I'll perform without fans and perform with fans. You get what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to fighting on this historic event.
Yeah. Was there any party that maybe wanted to experience the whole no fans thing? Because just from some of the things that guys have explained, it does seem like a pretty unique situation, obviously.
Yeah, do you know what? At first, I did want to experience it without the crowd, but like I said, without no crowd, with a crowd, it doesn't matter to me. Do you get what I'm saying? A fight's a fight. Do you get what I'm saying? Without the crowd, with the crowd, doesn't matter to me. But obviously, it would have been a bit cool to experience it without the crowd.
Yeah. And you're fighting a Frenchman, Diatta, too. And do you like that role, kind of playing spoiler?
Well, spoiler or no spoiler, you get what I'm saying? I'm just dead focused on this fight and getting into this fight and just making a statement for myself. Do you get what I'm saying? And showing Bellator that I'm here to stay and to show everyone that I'm here to stay. Do you get what I'm saying? So in terms of playing spoiler, I'm not going in there to play. Well, obviously I'm going in there to obviously spoil the French from winning, but in terms of it being in my head, I'm going in there to spoil. It's not really in my head. Yeah, like you said, yeah, I am gonna be spoiling some of the French fighters' victories. Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
starting off with me. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just dead focused for this fight and just looking to go in there and just make a statement. Like I said, in other interviews as well, and to my team and to other people, levels will be shown in this fight. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Levels will be shown.
And you talk about levels. He's obviously undefeated at 6-0. How much have you seen on him?
Sorry?
I said, he's obviously 6-0, undefeated. How much have you seen on him? Have you seen a lot of his fights?
Yeah, a few of you. I've seen he's a 6-0 fighter, but the thing is, it's all the shows that he's fought on has been his gym show. So he's fought on shows that his gym owns. So obviously his coaches has handpicked his fights and handed him over the belt. Guys that he's faced, he hasn't fought anyone that's up to my caliber. Do you get what I'm saying? I bring XP points to this fight. I bring experience points to this fight, and it'll show. Hence why I say levels will be shown. He's gonna quickly realize I ain't one of them that he's fought in the past. You get what I'm saying? So he's gonna quickly realize that. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna capitalize on that, and that's where the statement's gonna be made. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you actually went right into my next question, because I kind of felt like that too. If you look at his record, I think right now currently only one of his opponents actually have a winning record.
There you go. You get what I'm saying? So it's I've seen some of his fights, and it's he's fighting the guys that he's fighting. They're fighting like his Rock'em Sock'em. Do you get what I'm saying? And the thing is, also another thing as well. All these fights has taken place in the ring. So he's not had a professional MMA fight in a cage. Also as well, because the thing is, the French MMA system's a bit weird. Some shows they have 2 5-minute rounds. Sometimes you get fighters fighting twice in one night, and he's done that before. So he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna quickly realize this ain't one of these other French shows or one of these other opponents that he's fought in the past. You get what I'm saying? So he's gonna quickly realize that, and like I said, I'll capitalize on that, and he will quickly realize, and that's when he's when he's gonna feel like that's when he's gonna feel like he's not gonna how can I say it? He's gonna feel like he's not gonna be undefeatable for a very long time. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like I said, he's gonna quickly realize this ain't one of them one of those shows or one of his previous opponents.
Yeah. And obviously, all fighters, start unbeaten at some point. But, like, when you were undefeated, too, and at 3-0, like, could you feel that pressure? Like, is there a pressure of being undefeated?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. When you're undefeated and when you start building up that record, and when you start getting high level fights, pressure may be there. But you get what I'm saying. But it's obviously it depends how the fighter deals with it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like obviously when you're undefeated, obviously in your mind you want to keep that record intact. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what lets your mindset. That's what makes your mind. You get scared of saying. Whereas like losing is part of the journey. It's part of you elevating as an athlete, as an all-round athlete. Not even just in fighting, in all sports, and just in life and whatever you do. Do you get what I'm saying? So you must have some road bumps in order to get to where you want to get to. Do you get what I'm saying? Even like guys like, for example, like look at like Floyd Mayweather. Obviously he was undefeated as a pro, but he's lost in his athletic career. When he was an amateur, before he turned pro, he lost at Olympics. Do you get what I'm saying? Before he turned pro, so there's got to be road bumps in order for you to get to that next level, that where you want to get to. Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously, once you do lose, it's like the pressure kind of gets relieved. If you get what I'm saying, so you don't have to worry about keeping that record intact in terms of losing that zero. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like I said, like he's gonna quickly realize in there that it's gonna be a difficult night for him. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't expect you to kind of divulge your whole game plan, but do you see this one going the distance, or do you see a finish?
To be honest, I envisage a finish. To be honest, I feel I can finish him on the ground. I can finish him on the feet. Like I say, like I'm gonna make it a spectacle. Do you get what I'm saying? His fighting style is kind of perfect for my type of fighting style. I'm the way I fight like a sniper. I'm laser sharp, crisp, just like a sniper. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be. It'll be like a matador versus a raging bull. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's gonna. My style's gonna make him overreact a lot, and then when you overreact, it makes you make costly mistakes, and then he's gonna give me the finish. Do you get what I'm saying? He's gonna give me the opening for the finish. That's what I see. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah. And now your last fight too was your first Bellator loss. But what did you take away from that defeat? Did you take any positives away?
I took away a couple positives. Like obviously, before that fight, obviously there was a lot of things going on before that fight. Outside of fighting and inside, like behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? But obviously, I'm not taking that win away from friends. Like obviously, it was his night. And like I say, I believe everything happens for a reason, and that had to happen. So obviously, it was his night that night when we fought, and that had to happen in order for me to change up a few things within my game and to change up a few things outside of fighting. Do you get what I'm saying? So I can come back a better version of myself.
For sure, yeah. And, Archuleta obviously just became the champion in the division. Sergio Perez looks like he's going to be next. And then you got Gallagher and Eller this weekend too. I mean, it has to feel pretty good to be a Bellator bantamweight right now. It seems like there's a lot of guys in this division.
Yeah, 100%. There's a lot of guys in the division and a lot of tasty matchups to me. Do you get what I'm saying? One fight that I do like a lot is a Sergio Perez fight. I would love to fight Sergio Perez one. Obviously, depending how things align, you get what I'm saying. So apart from that, there's obviously a lot of good bantamweights to fight. Obviously, me getting through this fight and seeing what's next. You get what I'm saying. So there's a lot of tasty matchups in the bantamweight division. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. What is it about Sergio Perez that makes you want that fight?
Don't know. I like him as a fighter. I like his style, and me and his style mixing up together to me and his style mixing up together it's a fun fight. It's a fun fight for the fans to watch. And it's also for myself as well. So it's a fun fight for myself. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm sure he would think the same thing as well. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously he just fought. I'm up real soon. So obviously just have to see how things align for the near future.
Yeah. And I know your nickname is the Black Panther, and unfortunately Chadwick Boseman passed away back in August. But what was kind of your reaction to just hearing that news? I know a lot of people were shocked.
Yeah, obviously I was shocked as well. Obviously it just came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere, and no one didn't know apart from his circle. And respect to his circle, because none of that information didn't even leak throughout the years. You get what I'm saying? So obviously it was a big shock to a lot of people. Including myself. But that's life for you. Do you get what I'm saying? Life can hit you like a truck sometimes. Do you know what I mean? So that's just part of life, and obviously respect to him and respect to what he's done throughout his time on this earth. Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously it was a pretty big shock, but like I say, like that's life for you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like obviously he left an imprint on this earth, which is what a lot of people would like to do. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah. So obviously sad news, but that's life for you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you now? Obviously, Black Panther's like a comic book. Did you have that nickname like before the movie, or was that something you adopted afterwards? I know you wear the mask and everything.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like a lot of people that are getting to know me now and whatnot. They think I got the nickname from the film, when actually I've been riding this nickname for about 7 years now. Do you get what I'm saying? So it got given to me from an old teammate of mine, and he said I was like a Black Panther. And when he said I was like a Black Panther, he was talking about the animal, the Black Jaguar, the Black Panther. He was talking about the animal because of the way I move, the way my fighting style is. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's only like the last 2 years, I would say, I've been riding that Black Panther character, Marvel character persona kind of thing with the mask and whatnot. Because an old teammate of mine told me, he was like to me, "Oh, you should come out to the Black Panther. You should come out with the Black Panther mask." And at first, I was like, "Nah, I don't want to do that." And then all my other teammates were saying, "Oh, yeah, you should do it." And then after, I was just like, you know what, I might as well just do it. And then at the time I did it, that's like when the film just came out. So obviously it was kind of like it was popping at the time. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously with the film coming out and whatnot, but obviously as of right now, I'm still riding with it. Obviously I'm still riding with the Black Panther nickname. I had it for 7 years, like I said, innit? So expect to see the mask October 10th.
Yeah. And like another thing too, like you obviously said, like you had this before the movie and everything. Originally, like it was for the animal, but like that movie, I feel like impacted a lot of people, not just like so much as like far as like for just like the action, the superhero, but for what it meant more than that, with the whole Wakanda thing and everything like that. Like for you, did that movie like impact you like some of the other people, or no?
Oh, I'm gonna be dead honest. Yeah, obviously, like it was a really good look. It was obviously a really good look, obviously for the Black culture and whatnot, which is solid. You know what I'm saying? Like Marvel, because obviously most Marvel films there's a lot of Caucasians within most Marvel films, and obviously the Black Panther character's not really been it hasn't really got a lot of shine within the Marvel characters. You get what I'm saying? So obviously for them to make the film just solely on the Black Panther Marvel character was obviously powerful, and obviously a lot of blacks took that very well. Do you get what I'm saying? Including myself. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously in terms of like using the word like Wakanda and stuff like that, obviously it has impacted a lot of blacks around the world. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's like in terms of it like impacting me personally, obviously it's not really like impacted me like to the point where like how can I say it's not really like, obviously at the end of the day it's just a film. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously all films have meanings. You get what I'm saying? So obviously there's a deeper meaning to obviously the Black Panther character and whatnot. Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously when it did come out, obviously I was happy, and it was obviously a good look for the black culture and whatnot, which I was happy about. But in terms of it impacting me like a lot, nah, it didn't impact me so much. You get what I'm saying? Like truth be told, me personally, I'm not really a Marvel fan. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I've seen like some of the films and whatnot, and obviously the Black Panther film. But me personally, I'm not a diehard Marvel fan. Do you get what I'm saying? So like when people see me like roll out to my fights with my mask and stuff like that, that's just because it was a suggestion. So then I thought, yeah, you know what? It's actually a good look. Obviously the film come out. So I might as well ride with that persona type thing. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, like I said, I originally got the nickname from the animals. You get what I'm saying? The actual animal. But yeah, in terms of all of that, obviously it's a good look and it's a powerful look for the black culture, which I'm truly happy about. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah.
So you'll continue to wear the mask on October 10th?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll continue to wear the mask. You get what I'm saying? So obviously now, Chadwick Boseman's dead. You never know what the future holds. If they ever do like another sequel of like the Black Panther, or like if they need the Black Panther on any of the Avengers sequels, then they should get me. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm the one that does the real fighting. Do you know what I mean? I can choreograph the fighting scenes. You get what I'm saying? So